As long as Mikasu's alive at the end, I'm happy. Hey guys, my name is Angel.
Hi, I'm Chava.
We are men of culture. What? Are you okay?
No.
I'm pretty sure you're not. Anyways, today we're going to be watching Shingeki no Kyojin episode 10.
Attack on Titans 10. Attack on Titans in 3, 2, 1.
The transformation and everything.
Yeah. When they fire the cannon. Kochi no Kyochi. Oh, he
The
stopped.
Titans, yeah.
He stopped the shot.
Armin crying. Mikasa is kind of cool, huh? She's
No,
confused, but kind of cool. Oh, looks pretty cool, dude.
Where's Eren?
The flower.
What?
It's just the carcass of the Titan, I guess.
The can?
Oh, the eye is connected to his eye.
What?
He's in the Navy. That looks pretty gruesome, huh?
Yeah, what is that?
Titan skeleton. Can protect us.
The flower.
Yeah, flowers inside. Mikasa is so happy.
It is disintegrating.
Yeah, it is disintegrating.
It's evaporating already.
The Titan corpses evaporate and everything, so. The basement. Turn me into this.
I told you. I say that.
That was pretty strong.
何千人もの調査兵団が命を落としても求め続けた人類の希望ってやつじゃないのかにしまっていたっていうのか何考えてんだ一体
Oh, he's thinking that his father knew all along, huh?
5年もほっといてどこで
エレン今は他にすべきことがある
まだ動くな
Oh, it's falling apart. Yeah.
Oh,
He's going to the basement.
why?
とりあえず
Ah, yeah.
そこから壁を越えて地下室を目指せもう一度巨人にな
To see what is in there.
そんなことができるのでもできるって思うんだどうやって自分の腕を動かしているのか説明できないようにな
That makes sense. Like, how exactly do you move your hands?
無意識それ以上の機能も持続力もなく朽ちたんだ今度はもっと強力なやつをさっき巨人どもを蹴散らして15メートル
He's thinking that he can do everything now. Oh, he's bleeding.
He's bleeding, yeah.
明らかに体に異常をきたしている
So he cannot just abuse it, I
どうで
guess.
もいい考えが2つある俺をかばったりなんかしなければお前らは命まで奪われない俺はここから単独で動こうと思う
Okay.
Solo.
He's going solo.
エレン
Eren.
Don't
私
die.
も行く
ダメだ
私が追いつけなければ私に構う必要はないただし私が従う必要もない
いい加減にしろって言ってんだろうがいかがいたしましょう
Fire again!
Fire!
Fire again, please!
Yeah, I imagine that voice for the guy, actually.
駐屯兵団が白兵戦を仕掛けてくる気配はない。ミカサが野良猫よりも早く察知しているだろう。あと20秒ほどかかるだろうか。エレンはそれ以内に行動して、ここから去っていくだ。僕たちの最後。
The end for us. Because there's no longer going to be Armin, Eren, and Mikasa.
臆病者以外の何かには。僕
Yes, he's a coward. We all know that.
He's not that strong.
とうとう一度もないまま。
Eren is not strong either, but he's dumb. Like, he doesn't care to get
どうやって
beaten up, I guess.
友人と言えるだろうか。
エレン、私は
待てよミカサ。
私は。
考えは2つあるって言っただ
He
ろ。
had two ideas.
アルミン、あとはお前の判断に任せる。この巨人の力は兵団の下で計画的に機能させるのが一番有効なはずなんだ。アルミンがもしここで俺は脅威じゃないってことを駐屯兵団に説得できるというなら、俺はお前を信じてそれに従う。これが2つ目の考えだ。さっきの最終手段に出る。
Eren and Mikasa are not as smart as Armin do. So they trust his judgment. That's what
どっ
happens.
ちでもお前の意見を尊重する。
どうして僕にそんな決断を託
Ah, come on, because you're
お
smart.
前ってヤバい時ほどどの行動が正解か当てることができただろう。頼りたいと思ったからだ。
いつそんなことが
He doubts himself. That is the problem.
5年前なんかお前がハンネスさんを呼んでくれなかったら俺もミカサも巨人に食われて死んでた。
Yeah, I know.
僕が勝手に自分は無力で足手まといだと二人はそんなこと思ってなかったのに。
アルミン、時間がない。
They trust Armin.
Yeah, they trust Armin.
But Armin doesn't trust himself. That is the problem.
いつでも撃てます。
The face of this
Yeah,
guy.
that is
助けると
comical.
僕がこの世で最も信頼している人間だ。エレンが巨人になって戦っていた時からずっと引っかかってたことがある。
Everyone's super scared. Particularly that guy.
人類の敵ではありません。私たちには知り得た情報の全てを解決する意志があります。
目の前で正体を表しておいて今さら何を言う。危険を排除するまでだ。
証拠は必要ありません。そうだ、必要ない。彼を見たと聞きました。ならば彼が巨人と戦う姿も見たはずです。彼に群がっていく姿も。
The Titans were attacking him, and he was only attacking Titans.
彼のことを我々人類と同じ対象として認識しました。我々がいくら知恵を絞ろうともこの事実だけは動きません。
巨人が味方。そんなバカな。
迎撃態勢を取れ。奴らの巧妙
Well, he's a brick.
な惑されるな。
His clever tricks.
Yeah.
奴らの行動は常に我々の理解を超える。
Beyond our comprehension.
人間の言葉を弄し、我々を欺くことも可能というわけだ。これ以上奴らの好きにさせてはならない。
考えること
He's abandoning a reason.
考えることが怖いんだ。エレン、ミカサ。
Plan A. Oh no.
No, like,
We
we
trust-
believe in you.
we
We
trust
believe
you.
in you. Yeah.
私は永遠に人類復興のためなら心臓を捧げると誓った兵士。その信念に従った末に命が果てるのなら本望。彼の待つ巨人の力と反動する兵力が組み合わさればこの町の奪還も不可能ではありません。
Oh,
人
yeah.
類の栄光を願い、これから死にゆく全てもの間に彼の戦術価値を解きます。
The face.
Yeah.
That's convincing.
Yeah, that's convincing. He's too dumb. He's too dumb.
Silence!
しようと。奴らは反逆者だ。
Yeah, that's right.
予算か。
Sanga.
相変わらず図体の割には小鹿のように繊細な男。ピクシス司令。
Commander
Pixies!
Pixies.
お前にはあの者の見事な敬礼が見えんのか。
The brilliance.
聞いた方がいい気
Oh,
が
he made it. He made it.
Fire!
超絶美女の巨人になら食われてもいいんだが
It's
な。
alright.
生来の変人としても知られて
Eccentric.
大編成が完了しました。
Oh, they are going to fight against those titans?
Maybe.
To recover,
To recover the town.
the town?
そう聞けば全て
That
わかる。
this will be the first victory.
信じてもら
You
う。
think?
Yeah.
お主自身が確証を得られん以上はとりあえず頭に入れておくといったところかの。どうじゃ家が不ねえ兵よ。なお塞ぐことができるか。
自分はここでできるにしろできないにしろ。
質問を間違えてしもうたわ。お主はやるのか
How
よ。
will you do it or not? Yeah. No games. That's a nice shot. Alexei, you have to protect this.
やりますやります。穴を塞げるかどうかは分かりません。でもやります。
This is gonna get intense, huh? This is gonna get intense. They're gonna probably it's exactly what you said. What is gonna happen? Like all of the soldiers that were being formed are gonna have to fight for the district in order to save the town. And this time around, they're gonna have the help of Eren as a Titan. That is if we count on Eren being able to actually manipulate the Titan or control it. Because remember last episode. Or the previous episode when he was transformed, he didn't really control it. He was just more like killing titans around. That's it. So
Yeah, but maybe it was because of the anger. The anger.
oh, the anger.
The anger, yeah.
You think that it wasn't necessarily that this dude was unable to control himself.
Yeah, he got blinded because of the anger.
Oh, okay.
But he will be able to
Control it.
control it.
You
Yeah.
think? Okay. So where do you see this going now? Like, Eren can transform into a titan.
まだいけるこのなせとたとばかりで Oh, what?
Okay.
Was
You can sing, dude. You can sing, no problem, like whatsoever. Yeah. Well, it's basically over. It's basically over. It's over.
Next episode.
Oh, what?
Whoa!
Next episode what?
Hey!
Nothing about the next episode.
Come on!
No. Okay. We're almost halfway through there. Okay. We are almost halfway through the season. Where do you think the story is going? Eren can transform. They have to go to the basement. They are about to fight a massive battle in order to retake the town. Are they going to make it?
It would be an epic battle.
What do you think is going to happen?
Eren, for the first instance, Eren is he will not be able to turn into a Titan.
Do you think he will not just be able to? Okay.
Yeah, because he just made two
transformations, and we saw him bleeding and
Yeah.
everything. Like, and Aaron was saying, "You're kind of pale, and breathing heavily."
Yeah, he needs to recover some energy.
Yeah, maybe eat
So the battle is going to get a little
Messy.
messy,
a little messy.
bloody
Okay.
maybe,
Okay.
but a good bloody battle.
Okay.
But at the end, maybe it works like a Super Saiyan thing.
Okay, he gets angry and he works
He
now.
gets angry and
Yeah, transformation.
full transformation Titan.
Okay.
Mega Sword.
So you think that there's gonna be sacrifices, but it's going to work. They're gonna win.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
they're
the first win.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What about the basement? What is in the basement? Why does the father of Eren is like, go to the basement?
We don't know what is in the basement, but
We don't know.
right now they need to gain the rights to live.
The rights?
The right to live.
Or
Yeah.
do you mean the reason to live?
No, not the reason. The right.
Oh,
Because-
okay,
because
okay.
they are suspicious.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are a threat. The three.
Yeah. They are in a very awkward position to the government and everyone in general because Eren is a Titan.
They are looked as traitors.
Yeah. They're suspicious. They're
Suspicious, yeah.
They're not part of the group anymore, basically.
Yeah, so they need to fight in order to gain that. In order to win that
Those rights,
those
as you
rights,
said.
yeah,
As you said.
to reincorporate to the society.
Yeah, to be considered as allies.
Yeah, to be considered as allies. Yeah.
Okay, very well. So, I have to ask again. In your personal opinion, what do you think is so important that is in the basement?
The secrets to control this power.
Okay,
This
very
type of
well.
power.
Very well. That's all I want. Okay, next. Pixies, the commander of the garrisons. What do you think of him? He wants to die being eaten by a beautiful Titan, female Titan. Yeah.
I don't know. This guy is crazy,
He's kind of crazy.
but he shares that vision with Armin.
Okay,
They
okay.
can use this power.
We can see a very big difference between Pixies and the guy who is a coward.
That power.
Because that guy, the guy who's a coward, cannot really see beyond his nose, basically. And Pixies is like, okay, maybe there's a potential here. He can see potential.
Yeah.
Pixies can see potential, and he knows what they are risking. Like when he's like, just look, he didn't even say anything. He was just like looking behind Eren, like telling him, see what's behind you. You have to protect that. Like you have to do this to protect that. So it makes a lot of sense. He's like thinking forward to what's gonna happen and what they need to do. And this battle for the particular Trust District is probably what they have to do. Like they win or things are probably going to get really ugly. So Pixies is very smart. He's an eccentric, as they self described him. Armin got a little bit of development as a character. I mean, you were a little bit worried. Are they going to be talking about Armin all the time now? You say something like that about the other episode. But
Yeah.
what do you think? Like Armin stepped up, was like, okay, why am I doubting myself? They believe in me so much. I'm going to actually do it. And he goes and gives away his speech. That's like super legendary.
Armin is only useful when he thinks.
When he thinks, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way.
That's the only way. It's because I guess what's the meaning of the message is that you don't need to be strong as Mikasa. You don't need to be dumb, but stubborn and like very
Lucky.
kind of lucky like Eren. You can be smart and have potential that way. Like not everyone has to be the best in this exact same thing. Like being able to have different abilities and then be a team. It's a valuable message, I guess. So Eren is like, yeah, I trust on you. You go and we count. We're betting our lives in your decision. Is basically what I said. So he goes and convinces people. So he did his job. He might not be the strongest. He might not be the most agile or anything, but he got a brain. And we see that. Do you think that's gonna play a role in the story?
Of course.
Okay. Do you see Armin dying?
No.
Never dying? Okay.
Well, maybe at the last season, maybe.
At the last season, maybe. Okay. A wild guess. Where do you think the story is going to end at?
Maybe Pixie is going to die.
No.
Oh,
I don't
the
think
end of the story.
The end of the story. What do you think the end of the story is going to be?
I don't know. Maybe they discover something. They're going to discover something.
Something that what?
Something. How to say it? Something disappointing.
Disappointing?
Yeah.
Like what?
This is, I don't know. Like
we cannot defeat the Titans, so
yeah.
they are the powerful, and we're gonna die.
Maybe they are endless.
Endless, okay? They just keep being produced by the God Titans or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe there's a Titan inside of us.
A Titans, like everyone is a Titan.
Yeah, like
everyone is a Titan. So that's the reason why they are never gonna stop appearing.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden everyone's just gonna turn into a Titan. It's gonna be a sad ending. You think?
Yeah.
I personally think it's going to be a sad ending too, or rather
It is a sad story. So
a bittersweet ending.
it has to have. It has to have that kind of ending. That kind of end.
As long as Mikasa is alive at the end, I'm happy. Like Eren can die, Armin can die, everyone can die. I don't care. If Mikasa is alive, I'm fine.
Maybe at the end, Mikasa is going to be the last survivor.
The last survivor, you think? Okay.
Maybe.
Very well.
But with a heroic battle before that.
Oh, I like battle. Okay.
And
okay.
she will tell that story.
She will be the one telling the story. Okay.
Yeah, she will be the one telling the stories. Or maybe Armin.
Maybe Armin. We see that the person who comments the anime is Armin actually.
Yeah, actually, it's
I don't know
Armin.
if you have noticed. Yeah, it is Armin the one who's saying everything, right? I think that you are going to be very surprised. I don't know what the ending is. No one knows because it hasn't been produced.
Yeah, it's awesome. This anime is.
But believe me though, this is going to get...
It's pure quality.
It's pure quality. Like, from all that has happened, is pure quality, and it gets very complex.
Even though this episode was a little how
They had to build.
how to say it,
had to build.
a little flat.
It was kind of flat, except for the part of farming, like being like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get serious.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah, the rest
it was
very,
a tiny hype.
a tiny hype spike, I guess.
Spike, yeah.
Yeah. But they had to build the episode. I get it.
But rather that it was flat. It was a well built episode.
Yeah, it was a well built episode. That's for certain.
Well-built episode.
They had to make that point right, like Eren bleeding.
Yeah, and they do throw us those kind of details. Those
details. Like,
yeah.
okay, there's something happening to Eren's body. He cannot just transform into a Titan infinitely.
Yeah, it's not like a saying.
Yeah, it's not like a Saiyan. He has limits. The flower. What do you think the flower means?
I don't know. I didn't notice that flower.
It was just there. Like, I think that.
He was poetic in that way.
Yeah, kind of. I think that
And protecting life.
Probably. I think that the meaning of the flower is like. I think that the meaning of the flower is mostly that maybe the transformation of a Titan, maybe Titans in general are not necessarily just pure evil. They can also protect. And that's exactly what Eren is doing, right? Protecting his Titan.
It comes to me another idea. Maybe Titans are punishing humanity.
Oh, okay.
They are guardians of the nature.
of the world, right? Maybe they are the
Yeah.
guardians of the world, and humanity is being punished.
Yeah.
If it was in this particular era, imagine that Shingeki no Kyojin is years later. You can be like, oh, nature came and punished the humans because they destroyed the planet. They were destroying the planet,
maybe.
killing so many animals and everything,
And,
right?
and every city that they lost, they got downgrade
A downgrade. okay. Like-
to this kind of medieval age.
It will probably happen because as more people are getting killed and technology is being lost,
Yeah.
eventually they would be regressed into an older era. And we see that they have guns. We see that they have the three-dimensional maneuver gear. So some of the technology survived, but not all of it. So that would make a lot of sense, right? Like humanity being punished by nature, I guess. It could be that's a nice hypothesis about the origin of the Titans. What else? Is there any in particular of the episode that was left? I think that's pretty much it, right?
That's pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're gonna be seeing the next episode next week. See if they win or not. See what exactly is going on with Shingeki no Kyojin.
It will be a bloody battle. They are not going to win on this episode. On
the next episode?
But maybe for the second one after that.
Okay. 12.
It will be a twist on the battle.
Okay.
When Eren turned into a Titan.
Okay, and he was able to manage the
Yeah.
Titan. Okay, very well. We're gonna be seeing what exactly is going on with Shingeki no Kyojin. It's gonna be very good.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be seeing you guys next time.
Cells yelling.